It's quote unquote complete. Look at all these boxes here. This is my new PC. Let me go ahead and switch this around. So, yeah, there's my PC. It took me quite a while to put together. Did a whole, like, all-nighter. First, Ramsey, first. Every time, Ramsey. Put this together on Saturday night, Sunday morning from like 7 to 6. I know it took me forever, but it was my first time. Ramsey Jordan, not today, man. He beat you. He beat you. What's up? What's up, guys? Let me go ahead and switch this around so I can show you what I put together. Here's the Be Quiet case. Here's my new speakers. Here's the new monitors. They're 27 inches, and they're from Dell. Hey, Corey, what's going on? I still have my old graphics tablet here, and here's a bunch of manuals. And I still don't have it working. Yeah, it's pretty good. I thought so too, Corey. But if you want to take a look at the internals here, we've got a heat sink. We've got a cooler from Cooler Master. Down there is the processor and stuff. GTX 1080. Some fans, of course, power supply. All of my SSDs. You can't see them, they're on the other side. Way down here is some RAM. But it doesn't work yet. Get some LEDs. LEDs. Sorry, get some LEDs. Let me show you what happens when we turn this thing on. Let me go ahead and turn this on in the back. Oh boy. Where's the power switch? I didn't think this through. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, nope. One more time. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So we turn it on. All is good. Everything's on. But nothing is posted. Nothing comes through. And this is how it stays. So I have to figure out what's going on here. Hopefully nothing's broken. Hopefully I didn't break anything making this thing, but this is all I get. Some fans working. It gets power, but I'll have to go through and find out what's wrong with that. It's unfortunate. Drives me nuts. So there we go. That's what my afternoon will be all about. Yesterday I pretty much just did my online learning class about advanced content marketing. Definitely check it out. You plug in the video cables to the GPU, right? Probably not. Probably not. The only cables I have to the GPU are, let's see here, power cables. And it's just plugged right into the motherboard there. So if any of you guys have have tips for me, go ahead, let me know if you've ever done any of these. Shout out to, who was it? Oh, someone helped me out all night. Have you tried making sure the power cord is plugged into the socket? Yes. I'm gonna have to do all these things anyway, but I do appreciate you guys. Keep them coming so I can have some more ideas. I have to go search online. It's kind of weird, but not really, because as developers we do that all the time. So power cord for the monitor, yeah, they're all in here. Look, oh, now switch. Let's take a look. Come on. Power cord. I mean, they all have power, and they're all routed. And I even like put one. I put the cable from this into the motherboard's display, and the other ones are in the graphics card. So I just wanted to make sure that they were in there. The cables for the monitor got to be plugged into the video card's ports, not the motherboard's I/O ports. Well, I have all these cables here, so I'll put all of them in there because they were like that before. So I'll definitely do that, David. Thanks, big thanks to, ooh, sorry about that. Big thanks to everybody. Tech Support 101. Tech Support 101 is right here. I got all you guys to help me out. Even though I am frustrated, and I'll tell you what, man, like putting this together showed me just how out of shape I was, because I just stayed up for an all-nighter. Granted, it took me forever to do, but like my back was like toast the next day. Like going from like 7 to 6, like 7 at night to 6 in the morning or so. Like, I don't know what happened, but it just showed me how out of shape I was, because it's like, oh man, I can't even walk today. So I did a lot of napping yesterday. What do you guys think of the new build? Let me go ahead and switch it around here again so you can take a look. What do you guys What do you guys think of it? Think it's good, even though it doesn't work yet? Let me know in the comments, or anything that you would have done different, or anything like that. Also, all these boxes have got to go. They're driving me nuts. Here's my old PC tower with some of the old components. I think I'll give that to my dad and mom and put. Ramsey says it's awesome without even working. Yeah, done. I don't even have to do any more development. I'm using my old laptop and my iPad to do some learning, but no coding. So, you know, it's frustrating, but I'm not like too like worried about it, because this thing over here, I mean, that's gonna be saving a ton of productivity, and I can do more videos. I'll do more animations. Gonna up the After Effects game, guys. What that means is like the animated titles and the animated stuff with the text and stuff. So I'm gonna bring that in. So we're gonna take it up to the next level. We're gonna be the best. No, you know, I'll always try to do better than you did before, and that's what I think is next, is doing the animations, and then of course getting the video as well. So do you guys have any questions about web development? We can also talk about this this PC here if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat over here though, because there's not really much room back there. There's a lot of cables. Should probably clean those up. Don't look at it. Here, let's do this. There's not so bad. No, it's terrible. Anyway, so if you look right here, you can see all the cables behind it. Ooh, that's terrible. I don't like that. But what are you gonna do? Do some cable management, I guess. How's everyone's weekend been? I know it's Monday, so here in the States we have Memorial Day weekend, and we have that day off. A lot of people do, and I'm one of those people. So we're just enjoying the day, hanging out, and maybe go get some pizza, maybe go to the park, you know, just chill. One thing I want to let you guys know is, yeah, Ramsey says, yeah, I just got up late night, same. Yeah, I got up way late, and I was totally fine because I just took a bunch of naps yesterday. It was miserable, and my back was wrecked. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this. Should I try to compare this? What did you guys see that Chris Sean video about this monitor is insane for developers or something? Got a lot of hits. Maybe I should do a response back and be like, this setup is super insane. No, okay. I will do a video on this, like an actual produced video on my setup here and what I have there. I really do like it, even though I haven't been able to use it so far, like as far as the graphics card and all that, but I'm sure I'll like it. I wish I could have, there's only two things I wish I could have done differently. Get a better motherboard, which I should have done. It wouldn't have cost me that much. And get a GTX 1080 Ti graphics card, which is like the big dog in consumer products. But it was like, going from a 1080 to a 1080 Ti was like $400 or something. I'm not about that. 350, $400. Ramsey's asking for a monitor for his B-Day. Hey y'all, now I know what to do for next year. Ask y'all for monitors. No. Get it, son. I mean, these aren't too bad. Each one of these monitors over here was $1. Was $177. Not bad. They have ISP technology, but they're not for gaming. So if you're a gamer, don't get them because the refresh rate isn't like fast. So that's my thing. I don't game, and it's even better that they aren't made for gaming, so I don't get tempted. Because to be honest, it's for me, gaming could suck me right in. So shout out to all the gamers out there. These are the only games we play, right here. Real deal. That's what I'm talking about. You want to check online for that cartridge, Chrono Trigger? Check it out. It's a pretty good big deal. So, you know, not too much gaming. I want to show you something though that I found. NBA Jam from downtown. You know. Let me see if I can still find the one. So I was doing all this stuff, you know, putting all this stuff together, and I hid this from myself so I wouldn't play it. And I finally found it because it's been through some rough some rough times, but check this game out with the box and all. So if you've never played this game on Super Nintendo, if you're too young, or you just never got around to playing it, or you didn't have a Super Nintendo, check it out on the emulators. I think they have it on the Switch, Nintendo Switch. Good game, but those are the only types of games I'm going to be playing. None of that stuff on the PC. So, how about everyone else? Anyone else have a PC build that they're thinking of building, or have a dream PC setup? Let me know. Ramsey says, I downloaded Chrono Trigger emulator, awesome game. Sweet. Did you do the Super Nintendo or the PlayStation one? Because the PlayStation one, you get extra cutscenes. So, of course, you can just look them up on YouTube, but it makes for a different experience. SNES, yes. Yes. Thanks for coming by. Everyone that's just jumped in, hey, we're just talking about this PC that I made. It doesn't run. I mean, it starts up, but nothing starts on the screen. I have to go through there. If you have any ideas, feel free to leave them down in the comment section so I can research them myself. Yeah, and then we just talked about some gaming and stuff. If you like this content, of course, give me a like. Thank you for all 3 of you that did that. And if you are new to this channel and you like the tech and the online learning, subscribe, because we talk about that all the time. Speaking of online learning, I'm doing a course through Digital Advanced Content Marketing, and it's really, really good. But it is definitely advanced, and I'm going to do a review on it, as well as MongoDB from this company called Simplilearn. It's actually, I hadn't seen it on the radar, but it's been there. Let me know if you've heard of Simplilearn, and let me know your thoughts so far. Ooh, I think I got a sneeze. No, we good. We good, fam. And so, Simplilearn was great. Let's talk about, what do you guys want to talk about today? Do you guys want to talk more about this setup, how I came to get it, or about web development, about coding? Normally I'd be on that PC, but I don't know how to make it work yet. So we'll leave the portfolio reviews and the course reviews for later. Looking forward to getting the day started off right. How many of you all have a Memorial Day off, or from the States, or just even have the day off? Let me know, because I think like the longer my channel goes, the more diverse it's getting, which is good. But the U.S. used to comprise like a big chunk of my audience. Now it's only like 40% or less, which is fine with me. But always wondering who are the OGs here with me. We got David Yang, we got Corey, we got Ramsey, of course. Some OGs here. Always got my back here. Yeah, so if you're new, let me know. And let me know where you're watching from. Now, if I could only figure out how to take these comments off the screen. Can't do it. That's all right. Oh, man, this summer, I'll tell you. I'm getting my allergies up. So, since we don't have anyone commenting yet, I think I'll just go through some of the things that I have here on the PC build. And maybe I can get ideas for my produce video here. So, let's see. All right. This is a drawing tablet, of course. Why would I use this? Well, it's for like photo manipulation or Photoshop. You take like a pen. Let me see, I have one. Like one of these pressure sensitive pens, or these drawing graphic tablet pens that you just draw. You're like, oh, can't you just do that with a mouse? Yes, but the precision is not the same. It's much better doing this. These are, what are these? Dell 27XW monitors. They have the 27-inch IPS LED backlit. Basically, they display, like, the colors don't change as much when you are changing viewing angles. So that was a problem I had with my old monitors. Hopefully this is going to correct it. So when I'm editing video over here, or have a timeline over here, like I move the video over here, the reference, and then have the timeline here, it's not going to change color. Of course, the Rode mic. Want to do some more voiceover. What type of videos do you want, guys? Because I've got a big new PC here, and I need to try out some new stuff. if you think like, hey, there's something that you haven't done before that you should be doing, let me know. The keyboard, just a mechanical keyboard from Razer, $100 or so. This is a gaming mouse from Logitech, I think. And I think it was like $50. You might be able to get it for $40 or so. The reason why I use this gaming mouse is for the precision, but if you see here, these let you change how many, the DPI that it travels or how fast it travels. So when you need to do some precision like placements with graphics and stuff, it's not too hard. The speakers. Oh, I can't remember where the speakers are from now, but they are $100. Really good for $100. Was quite shocked, but they are like toys. They'll like blow over if you're not careful. Of course, the case. The case is from Be Quiet. That is supposed to keep the sound level down. So when I do voiceovers or talk to you guys live, it's not making this huge whirring sound. And here's the massive cords. My old power supply. David says, here's a video idea: incorporating Adobe Creative Cloud tools into web design projects. Hell yeah, that's a good idea actually, because I know a lot of people don't cover it. I myself, I wouldn't say I despise Illustrator, but I don't like it just because it's not as versatile as Photoshop, and I've learned about Photoshop the most. Basically, it's what's familiar to me. So that's why I could do Photoshop. Although I would probably use InDesign, to be honest, if I was doing it for wireframe stuff. But there's also Adobe XD, which I haven't looked into. Not a fan of Illustrator either. It's great for vector stuff and if you're making logos, but I don't make a lot of logos. I made like one, which was my old one, and I've actually had someone redo it, and I'm making a new one. So there you go. Sorry, the light here is just so bright outside. Yeah, other than that, oh, here's an old hard drive. This holds a 2-inch hard drive, but we don't need that anymore. So I think, yeah, how many tech channels really cover Photoshop? You know, I think it's kind of weird too, because we should know Photoshop, and a lot of places ask for it, but I don't see a lot of tech channels covering Photoshop. But design is a whole different beast, and I've already started to move away from design. It's like, for me, let me say it like this: if you're a developer, do you need to be the best designer? No. Do you need to have some design chops to be a great developer? Yeah. But good design for a developer is, heck, that's better than most developers. So if you have some good design, not great design, you're already like way ahead of the curve. And I've kind of stuck with that. Like, I haven't really tried to expand my design too far, because there's only so much you can do at a time, right? So I went to full stack, and I had good design. And that's carried me a lot farther than trying to have great design without full stack capabilities. But that being said, a lot of people don't want to do that. But there are a lot of good books. You know what? I might have some in my library right now. Why don't we take a look to see if I can actually show you the books that I'm talking about. Let's see. These are old books though. Color was kind of interesting, but you don't need that. The Manga's Guide to Databases is freaking sweet, but you don't need that either. Here we go. This is a good book on graphic design, but it's more like it tells you through words. So if you want to get a basic understanding, this book right here, Graphic Design, on eBay, not eBay, Amazon. I'm sure you can find it on eBay too. This book too, right here, is this is a simple book that you should check out. Picture This: How Pictures Work, Molly Bang, so you can understand how far should my form be, or where should I put the image compared to the text. So if we look at something like this, right? This book will show you about proximity, edges. Sorry, it's hard to do, lines and stuff. Very simple, but everyone should have that book that's a developer to get caught up. You don't need any fancy drawing. Same with this book. It's heavier reading, but that book over there, you get done in an hour or so and come back to it later. I did like this one, but I don't know if it's still relevant anymore. Graphics for business. This is more for like designers and stuff and letterhead, but you might be able to get some good ideas about it. So I like that one. I think there was one by Robin Williams, if I can find it in here. Yeah, this one too. This one everyone should have. That's a developer, I think. The non-designer's design book, read it a long time ago. It's by Robin Williams, not that Robin Williams. It'll tell you about, how about your header or your text or where to put these things. Great stuff. I would really advise you look into this. I haven't looked at this for years, but definitely something I would look into to learn how to make your UI look a lot better without having to dive into Photoshop or anything like that. So yeah, good question, David, or good suggestion, David, about the Photoshop Illustrator, because it goes so much deeper than just Photoshop and Illustrator. You have to go way deep into that graphic design, yo. And I'm looking to redo my banner again. I think I try to do it at least once a year. I mean, my channel's only been up for like 2.5 years, so change the banner every year, once a year. So I'm looking to do that again. I have a new logo / medal that someone had a graphic designer do for me, so we'll see how that goes. What about everyone else? What does everyone else want to talk about? Talked about SNES, about the games, about the old SNES and the new PC here. Any web developer questions? Anyone working on any projects? Anyone have questions about some tech or JavaScript? While we wait for that, there might no guarantees, but there might be some more Dolan footage coming out. Let me know if you don't know what Dolan is or who Dolan is. I interviewed Dolan a while back about his experience being a Wix developer. Actually, let me rather just I'll just explain. Dolan is a character that Dylan Israel. Oh, David says, have you taken any further LinkedIn learning courses? I've taken the Node stuff, not since I've probably talked to you about it. I've taken Node, MongoDB. I'm on Simplilearn right now, so they're different. They're a different thing, and they're like the course I'm going through with advanced content marketing is like a college course, like a legit college course almost. Like it's pretty good. But it's not like a college course like in the negative connotation. Just there's a lot of structure. The instructor is on point. You can tell he's done a lot of lectures, that he knows his stuff. And there's a few projects too, although the projects are pretty easy. I'm not gonna talk them up there, but they're there and they're very structured and there's a lot of thought put into the projects. Even though they're easy, they give you so much information, so it's legit, man. I'm really happy with Simplilearn's advanced content marketing course. Ramsey says, I'm working on a small project now. I'd like you to review this later in the week when I'm done. Huh. Yeah, you and me both. Like, when this gets up, hopefully I get it done. I want to get it done today. If not, I might just take it to like a PC shop and be like, this isn't working. Fix it for me. Just because I don't want to spend the time on it during the day. So yeah. Any other questions, comments? We might keep it short today. We might be doing a short live stream, I think, because it is Monday. I've answered all the questions. We've talked about the PC here, unless we get some more questions, which I'm more than happy to answer. So people who watch this at a later date can go ahead and be encouraged to watch this and see what we were up to. So if you're watching this at a later time, actually, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll do my best to get back to you. But yeah, just letting you know, I do go through all of my comments, as I'm sure everyone is aware, and I try to answer every single one. So if you have a question or comment later, I do my best to answer them as soon as possible. What's everyone got planned for the rest of the day? Here it's, I think, like 11, maybe noon. I got to do some cleaning and, of course, fix, quote unquote, like figure out what's wrong with this. And I'm not totally pumped about it. So I want to relax. So maybe I will. Oh, hi. Jesus. I think you've been here before, Jesus. What's up, man? We're just talking about this thing that I made that doesn't work. I mean, it turns on, but I gotta troubleshoot it why it's not turning on. So, Jesus says, yeah. So, um, have you guys ever put a PC build together? Did it work the first time you put it in? Let me know. This is my first official PC build. Very stressful, especially putting on the cooling system, the air cooling system. That was something else. But I figured it out. It's just like development, except for a lot more hands-on. Researching, trying something out, doesn't work. Research, try something out, doesn't work. Research, try something out, works. So if you've done development and you haven't done a PC build, uh, let's see the back of the tower, man. Okay, yeah. If you've done this type of stuff before, or you've thought about doing a PC build, it's not that intimidating. Granted, like I kind of went all out because uh, I use this as business too, right? It's an investment for me. I use it for work, and I also use it for YouTube. So for me, I could justify using it, and I love this thing. By the way, it's awesome. Give me just a moment here. Try to show you these. Okay, let's see the back. Here's the Wi-Fi. I don't know why I have this cable underneath there. That's not a good design. There's one cord. You can see it's where it's supposed to be, but then the video cord is right here. Where is this thing? It goes in and it feeds down to there, and I just daisy chained these. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I daisy chained all of these here. Jesus says, you see it? What you suggest, a laptop or desktop? Currently I'm having a Windows laptop. I'm thinking of a Mac now. Yeah. What are you trying to do, Jesus? I'm sorry, I'm not going to call you by the American pronunciation of that. What are you trying to do, man? Which graphics card did I use? Tronzy says, I used a 1080. You need to plug the video cord into the graphics card port. This one right here? Is that what we're talking about, David? We'll pull this in. The graphics card is, so it's like an 8 right down here. And it was there. So I did that, and nothing worked, so I decided to plug it into the other one. But we can give it a shot here. Jesus, if you're just doing like straight up development, nothing like creating like crazy stuff like videos and animations and all that stuff, you just need, like you said, a MacBook. And maybe a display, like a big like display screen like this. This is like $177 and it's a 27-inch. That should get you fine. You know, that should be plenty of screen space to work with. You could even go crazy and go like a 32 or an ultra wide or whatever. But that's all you're gonna need. Should we fire this up and see if it works there, David? If it works after doing something like that, I'm gonna be amazed. But for those of you who don't know, I've been having problems. Have you seen the new Razer Blade? I haven't seen it. Or maybe I have. I just haven't noticed. So as you can see... Oh, nope. That's yellow. It looks white on screen, on camera, but those are yellow. Nothing. Nothing, David Yang. So, unfortunate. But I shall persevere. I shall continue. I shall do everything I need. I'll get this up and running. Hey, Revisualize. We're talking about this PC I built that I can't get up and running yet. So that's a major drag. Have to figure it out. We were talking about, let's see, let me make sure I answered all these. Know which graphics card I use? 1080 Ti. No, not 1080 Ti. I wish. Just a 1080. Thanks, Andrew. It's nice, but it doesn't work yet. So I'm kind of bummed. I had to figure out what I did wrong here. So a few cool things. Oh, these monitors. I don't know if I told you. These speakers have a flat response. Basically, I had monitors in the past that weren't as good, and one of them broke. So I had them for a long time, and I was just using one speaker. Not good. So now I have both of these. I should be able to make the audio even better on those produced videos that we make, or I make. What's happening? Oh, you know, just talking about this setup, talking about web developer questions. Someone had a question on laptop. That's right. That's the question I didn't answer. No, I did answer that. If you're doing basic development, get a MacBook because you can go on any platform. You're not having to do crazy stuff like production and stuff. And even if you are, you could use that. I know a lot of guys do. But where I have three, I can do a thumbnail. I can have my code up. I can have documentation. I just want the best. And so I use a desktop because when I go out, I try to leave the laptop at home now. Because if I don't, I'll get on and try to do some coding or learn some web development. So I try to just keep that at home and work. I meant, what's wrong with the build? Nothing's wrong. Well, something's wrong with it, but I don't know. Because I have to figure out why it won't, why I can't get it to post, or why I can't get a display. Here's a question Revisualize says, why are jobs so hard to find? Jobs are hard to find because, well, skill jobs, or jobs in general, there's a lot of people now. There's a lot of people and not as many jobs, especially like those good jobs, like developer jobs. It might be a quote-unquote easy barrier to entry, but it's still getting hard. And yes, they are, David, but I'm going to go back through there and unplug them, replug them. Hold Control-Alt F1 for 30 seconds, Tronzy says. Let's see. So we'll give that a try too. The Control-Alt F1 for 30 seconds because is that legit, everyone? I don't want to blow up my PC. Like, let me know why I should do that first. Hey Jenna, just talking about this. I got it up, but it won't run. You know, people want you to make the money, right? When you do these things, when you get a job, so you have to be able to make them a lot of money, and that usually is more than a junior dev job. You know, a lot of those junior dev jobs are like investing into you almost. So that's why I see. Oh, nice. I don't know jack about PCs. Neither did I, or Jenna. A little bit more about them now after building this, but I need to know even more. So that's the whole reason why I actually did this build was to, well, of course I want a better build, but rather than get a pre-built one, I wanted the best, and I also wanted to learn, more importantly, about the hardware and the PC. So Dwarv says, hey dude, it's finally so good to see you after such a long time. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Yeah. So, again, we're talking about this PC build. I can't get it to work, and I'm all pissed off about it. If you have any ideas of what could be wrong or what's gone wrong in your builds, let me know. I did not expect it to run on the first try, at least. There's that. I'll show you the back here again, everybody. This is a Be Quiet case, which means it's quiet. No duh. It's supposed to be quieter than other cases here. So yeah, there's two SSDs on the back there. There's an SSD up here hiding. They should all be powered in and powered up. They should all be in there. But I wonder why, like, even if I didn't have an SSD, why wouldn't the BIOS show? So looks like a whole lot of cables here. I don't like this, by the way. Might have to try to figure this out. I don't like the way the cable looks right there. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Look at that beautiful light right there. Yeah. Except for now you get to see my kitchen. No, thank you. Is the power supply on? It was on. I shut it off. So I guess no. It's not on right now. I told you what to do. I'll check it out later, Trons. I gotta make sure that it's there, but I will go back through the comments and do that Control F911 thing. That's really a lot of heat you got there, man. What are the specs you got there? Okay, so I'll be doing this multiple times, so if you've already heard, my apologies. But you have a friend that lives in Idaho Falls? Are you serious? Let me know. Let me know. Tell him to say what's up. Okay, so the specs here is SSD card. No, stop. Okay, I have four SSDs, 500, 250 for storage. The main one is 500. 128 gigabyte SSD. I don't even know what it is because I've had it for so long and I forgot about it. It's just uh, in my old build. The CPU is a Intel i7 800 what is it? 8700K. Graphics card GTX 1080. 32 gigabytes of SSD, 4 RAM. Of course, this Be Quiet case, and that's pretty much the build. Oh, the motherboard is like a Z370 motherboard, like Killer SLI or something. I wish I got a different one, but it's in there now. No one's gonna know. That's what I got, and trying to think. I think that's it in there. So yeah, DDR4. Dance Dance Revolution 4, you know, my favorite type of RAM. And then I got some new, as you can see over here, some new monitors. David says, I can't think of any particular issue of why you can't get video feed to post unless something isn't plugged in or something is plugged into the incorrect port. I think it's plugged into an incorrect port. 4 SSDs, you are totally amazing. Hey, these are things I got over. How much did that cost? The SSDs, they came over like a period of time, right? And then you get them and clear them out, get them, clear them out. I got the new one here, the 500 to hold all my program stuff because it was getting used up, my 250 gigabyte one. So I just got a new one. So I've had these over the years. I just got another email. We regret to inform you that this position you applied for has been put on hold. We will retain your resume. If this position opens back up, we will contact you at that time. Are you saying you applied there? You open up an email? Are you talking about those hard jobs? Hey, man, if you keep on getting those, take a look at your cover letter and your resume, too, and try to recraft those. I know that can be frustrating when you're trying to find a job, but try that. That's every response I've received from the places I've applied. Again, think about going outside the box. If you're going to apply, you might have to, yeah, they're busy and they have a lot of resumes to go through. What's going to make yours stand out, you know? Think about it. Think about what's going on there. Those emails are the greatest part of the day. Ramsey says, yes, rejection emails is what we love to hear. Go back through your resume again. Go back through your cover letters again. Something good, too, is networking with, absolutely. Andrew's got it. I used to think that networking was whack and a cheater's game, but there is no cheating in the game of getting a job. So, in networking, you got to provide value. Don't just say, "Hey, give me a job." Let's see. Revisualize says, "What should make my resume stand out? It is my 12 years. Is it my 12 years of IT ops experience? No." Not necessarily. What I would say is look at the jobs that you want and customize your resume to look more like that. So I have experience in banking. My degree is in economics. I don't really stress that too much. That's like at the bottom. So if there's not enough room, I would rather put more education or more projects than like my job in banking. So I take that off and put more stuff that is geared towards what I'm looking at. So DevOps or IT ops is great. But if you're looking for a developer job, also put on your skills on HTML, CSS, not just that, but you know what I mean, and your projects and stress those or how your DevOps helps with that type of skill or position you're going into. Andrew says, I was the same way. I just got my first job because of networking. Yeah, networking is key, man. Networking is so important. Yes. Janet creates is the same Janet creates. I would do. I must be really lucky that I am getting such great advice when I am only the second year in my computer science degree. Well, it's up to you, man. You got to go find the resources. So luck does play a role, but you've done your homework to go to the right places. Let's get back to the PC talk. Sharon, she says people need to practice and apply the skills, not say that you just know this and that. Okay. Jonesy's I don't know what got you triggered there, but yeah, let's go back to the PC. I guess first I want to know why I would do what you asked there, Trones. What was it? Hold Control Alt F1 for 30 seconds. Why would I do that? What does it do? I'm nervous about doing that. Not gonna lie, but I will look into it and definitely do it. I just need to know why. And unfortunately, I don't have like a laptop or PC right now at my disposal to check it out. But I just want to make sure that I don't blow up my entire system, right? It cost me a little bit of money, so yeah, it was a heavy investment. Have any of you, sorry about that, have any of you checked out the React Portfolio series? Speaking of which, Tronges was talking about doing more doing than talking. If you were ever looking into making a portfolio with React, it is not necessarily a tutorial, but you can go through there and look at the how I've started to build out my portfolio, which I really want to get back to, but again, I got to get this PC up and running. I have my GitHub there where you can check it out, and we're getting towards the tail end, doing form submission and then hosting it, which is pretty sweet. So, you can get into testing as well. Yes, that's another thing. Hey, who are we talking about with that? Was it Andrew? No. It was Revisualize. Yeah, talk about testing. Yeah, for sure. I've heard about testers all the time. Here in Idaho Falls, there's not as much. Not as much of that here. It's mostly you do everything because it's such a niche place. Why you have no hair? Well, if I told you why, I could tell you. But you're not going to believe me. Back when I was a teenager and in my early 20s, all I did was break dance, and I rubbed off all the hair here. True story, too. So now I keep it bald. Rude so much. Hey, man, it's all right. I asked for questions. So, if Hercules wants to ask that, it's not... It's a fair question. It's not so... we've had much worse here, Ramsey. So it's all right. I ain't worried about that. So, fair enough. Where's everyone coming in from, by the way? Where's everyone? Hercules says, I'm kidding, dude. It's all right, man. Yeah, it's all right, Hercules. Cypress is pretty cool for testing. Yeah, I'm dead serious, Shrums. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, it's from Headspins. Like, I'm 100% not even joking. Seattle, Washington, huh? Oh, yeah, that's a good area. So you're at least in the tech space, right? And you're looking for, like, what type of jobs are you looking for? Revisualize. Jana's from New York, of course. The New York area. She's a graphic designer for all y'all that want to know, going into web design / development. Ricky used to be a b-boy in his 20s. Actually, I was a b-boy in my teens all the way up to my 20s. But I used to go to, like, sometimes California, but mostly, like, Nevada, like Salt Lake, Las Vegas, and Boise were the main places I would go. I did during college. It helped me stay focused, although it was more of a distraction sometimes. Memphis. Can you make a video? I already have a video on how you can do some breakdancing there, Shrones. True story. If you message me, I'll send you some of that stuff too. Like, I'm legit serious. So, yeah, if you want to do that, let me know. What's that Hydron colander behind you? You're going to have to be more specific. There's a radiator behind me. That is my PC build that needs to be troubleshot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't want to go bald, though, to be honest. Yeah, just be careful. Don't do it all the time. You'll see guys with some here, some here. Like, I just didn't care. It's like, no, it's gonna be fine. It'll grow back when I get older. Well, here I am, older, with it. It hasn't grown back. So Revisualize says IT Ops, Network Admin, System Admin, Windows Admin, Desk Side Admin, Junior DevOps Admin, Systems Engineer, Receptionist, and Office Monkey. Okay, so I think we can knock off the last two, Receptionist, Office, and Monkey. Now for your resume, things that stand out: Junior DevOps Admin, maybe Systems Engineer. Because there's engineering stuff going on. Network Admin, like online stuff, if you're doing web development. Systems admin, maybe. Try those. Try some of those, yeah. But remember, like if you're going for like that type of stuff, try to do it. Again, it's hard because you don't want gaps in your resume when you do those things, but everything towards that. Do you have a portfolio? I would do that too. I don't have a portfolio up anymore, but again, we're working on it right now. Going to meetups does help, as Trone says. Absolutely, going to meetups. So on meetup.com, you can find some. You've been applying via Indeed, LinkedIn, and Monster. That might be. I take a break from Monster. I haven't heard too many people get jobs from Monster, and then spend that extra time that you would apply on Monster to improve your resume, and give it a good old treatment. Look through it, read over it, like say it out loud, and then restructure it. And then when you do like cover letters, make sure you spend a lot of time on them if it's a job that you want. I've gone to a ton of meetups. I've gotten zero traction. Are you talking? Are you talking to people? Do you genuinely want to be like interested in what they're doing? Not just like, hey, can you give me a job? That's something I would do. And then just making like a blog or something of the things that you're doing or you want to do. And you might have to take a step down too. What's up, Sultan Tech? Just talking about PC stuff. Ramsey says Real Tough Candy has some great cover letter and resume videos you should check out. Maybe I'll have to check out those. I haven't heard of that. You need to want to build connections, right? Andrew is absolutely right. It's not just you want to get a job. I'm not saying that you are doing that, by the way. Revisualize. I'm just letting everyone else know that you have to go beyond that superficial connection. Which website is best for learning JavaScript online? Well, there is no one single website. That's the thing. Is like there's no one magic silver bullet. I use everything, and now that I have that foundation, the thing I use the most is Mozilla Docs. So I'll look for something, and it's usually the documentation, straight at the Mozilla documentation that I use. Udemy courses are good. I heard Colt's Bootcamp is great, although I've never seen it myself. I use a lot of Pluralsight to learn my stuff. With they have like front end masters courses and stuff. They have had some really good people on there. But I've also used books and YouTube videos, so it's not just one. What am I trying to say? One spot. They cost money. Well, YouTube doesn't cost money. The You Don't Know JS series doesn't cost money. You can get it on Java on GitHub. It's by Kyle Simpson. You Don't Know JS. Free Code Camp, Code Academy are good places to start. And then there's other books out there like Design Patterns. JavaScript Design Patterns is free online. Trying to think of some others off the top of my head, but try those ones if you have it. Hey, Icaro, things are going pretty good here. So Revisualize says Salt and Tech. I recommend Free Code Camp and get yourself to the point of building projects. JavaScript 30 is good too. Jenna says Brad Traverse Media and Jonas Schmidt, man, are the best JS instructors that I know of. Yeah, they're dope. Anything good will cost you money. This is true too. Tronji says I went to a PHP meetup and there were tons of old people, 40s and 50s. I felt like I didn't belong there. Oh, you know what? That's all right, man. Those guys have experience and they have connections, and that's funny though. Yeah. In this area, PHP is highly coveted. It's PHP and C# are the main things in my area. So I feel you there, man. Ramsey says 2 times, Jenna. I was about to say that. Yeah. Yes. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Brad Traverse Media. Those guys are free. They're online. They're right here on YouTube. So check them out. $9.99 Udemy sell. I'm about to go buy all of Brad's courses. Yeah, and then LinkedIn Learning too. So if you're trying to learn and you want to get a job, try LinkedIn Learning. It's like $20-$30, but you get like multiple courses. So Jenna says, lol, I'm typically the only girl at meetups, so I feel the same. Ramsey, could you get them for free? Why pay? I have to learn JSP for my new job. What is JSP? What's the difference between JS and JSP? Is Mac good for programming? Yes, Mac is the best for programming because it covers all devices. Ramsey says Mac is good for nothing, bro. Don't listen to him. I myself am not a Mac person, but I have used them and I will use them, and I can use them. But Java server pages, ooh, interesting. I prefer PC, 100%. I know about PC. I studied PC. I taught online webinars on PC back in the day. So yeah, Revisualize says LinkedIn Learning. If you are in the USA, check out your library giving you free access to LinkedIn Learning. Yes, that is true. If you're in the USA, LinkedIn Learning can be free if you go to public library. Although I haven't figured it out how to do it. I just have LinkedIn Learning. So you know, I liked it a lot. I did a review on both lynda.com a long time ago, but also LinkedIn Learning. So check them out. They're on the channel. So my battery is at 15%. It's been 51 minutes. I'm still here. Jenna's library doesn't have it. Wah, wah, wah. What's a library? Ramsey says, it's a place where books are. I'm going to be here for 9 minutes, so let's get those questions in. Let's get those comments in. Because I don't want to die, right? I don't want to have my phone die here. What's a library? Libraries where some books are set. It's like physical pieces of the internet. Mac is awesome, Tron says, but I've been using Windows since I purchased Razer Blade recently. Mac is better, in my opinion. Plug into the power. I'll try it. I'll try the power. The power. That sounds like a Nintendo Power like advertisement there. I think that Mac is good, right? I don't like it, but I cannot deny that it's probably the best for like development and stuff. However, I can't get power like this, and like I can't get that type of power for the same cost. It's gonna cost. I'm gonna pay through the nose to get that with a Mac, like with a Mac desktop or a MacBook. So that's why I use that. Andrew says, does the company you work for usually provide a computer? Yeah, of course they provide computers. We use Windows too, so I'm all about that. So I'm not upset. And the nice thing is though is like I said, hey, these computers aren't sufficient. I said, all right, go put something together and see if they'll approve it. And that's what happened. So I got a custom piece and we got some good stuff. I have some good stuff at my work PC, so I'm happy about that. Sultan Tech says, I'm going to buy a new because I'm currently using Windows and it's working slow now because I tried installing Java today and it started working slow. Oh no. Some companies let you pick between Mac and PC. Yeah, if they do that, I'm all about that PC, brah. Any good jobs in IDF? Do you mean Idaho Falls? Revisualize? Maybe I'll move there somewhere more cost effective. I gotta tell you, like this apartment, 2-bedroom apartment is $550 a month. So it's dang good. There is one for UI/JavaScript developer that I saw here. And it's for, kind of like one of those companies that you can cut your teeth on. That doesn't mean they're bad or anything like that, but there is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you mean to the rent or the position, but yes. That's cheap, which is good. $550. Wow, you find a price like that anywhere. I know everyone's gonna like freak out when I tell them it's $550 for this. That's the first. Now I got to tell you this though. That is also we got a really good deal on apartments, but you got to think about the wages too. You're I'm about to be your neighbor, Trump says. So if you're not gonna get those same. You're not going to get the same pay that you're used to as a developer, or what you're going to get on those. It's also part of the area. NY is $1,500 a month for a closet apartment. Yeah, I'm not moving there. Nah, it's good. No. Do you guys want me to show you around the apartment to see what you got? You deserve more subscribers. We'll get there. Sultan Tech, we'll get there. Do you want to see what it's like? Do you want to see the rest of this apartment to see what you get for $550 here? Let me know in the comments. I have enough time to do that. Yeah, $550 is crazy cheap. But that's not with utilities. Jana says, sure. Thank you, Jana. Salt and Tech says, yeah. Okay, so of course, you've seen this living room a million times. There's a bunch of cords. Ignore that. So this is the front room. I need to get a 3-bedroom, which would be like really a steep increase, like $650. But I'm going to wait off until the summer at least because I feel poor. I need to make up that money. Not that I spent on this thing. So front room, That's a hat. It looks like a diaper. No, I meant like a NYC apartment. Oh, here's the NYC version of my apartment. We're able to keep it here. That's where we do our laundry. So you get this with that, and here's the uh, the kitchen. Excuse that. I need to do some dishes here. We were talking about this earlier. Hey, hey. Okay. You can get a bathroom here. You get, some stuff here. Let me make sure. Yeah. So here's you're in the city, so it's not so bad. That's what you get. And then over here, get this little area for storage. Here's my son's room. Oh, here's the other New York style apartment right here. So we get 2 New York style apartments in here. And then of course, the bedroom. So that's what you get for $550 here. But that's even in my, oops, sorry about that. Even in my area, that's still a really good deal. So I don't know what happened. We just got a good spot. I don't want to move because it's good rent. I'd get a 3-bedroom for $700 a month and get a roommate for $300 a month. Well, I got a child here, so roommates are out of the equation, but it is definitely something that you should think about. But you could even get a 1-bedroom for like $400 or something. So ought to get a house, Ricky. Yeah, I know that, but I'm thinking about it. But Ramsey was paying for $550 for an apartment 5 years ago for a 1-bedroom. I'm lucky. I want to make sure to get some money saved up before you get a house. Make sure you got all the other things squared away, but it's definitely on the radar for sure. We just moved here last year though, so I mean, it's been over a year since we've been here, like a year and 2 months or something. So something to think about. So, bringing it back to web development, I guess if it's lower pay, think about where you're at. I pay $627 a month for my mortgage, and you get one. That's not fair. And you got a house. But I think, does anyone else have any other questions? Let me know. Have any tech questions? Any questions really? Even about my hair and why it's so bald. The house is 2,442 square feet. That's like 2.5 times bigger than this, and no big deal. Like, who needs space? I'm a tiny house enthusiast. No, I really want what I really want is a 3-bedroom, so I can put all of this in the background in its own spot and like have my production like ready, have my cameras up or whatever, my tripod, so I don't have to take them out and do them over and over and over again. So that's the next goal. Get a 4-plex, maybe. I think we could call them duplexes here. But I think I know what you mean. Like, get one out and then rent the rest out. First time home buyer with a 4-plex or duplex. Possibly. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a bit much for me right now. I'm just trying to become a developer. David, send me an email. I'm about to move near you. Yeah, right? Well, it has been... No, we still got some time. We got about a minute left here. If you haven't liked this already and you did like this live stream, let me know by leaving me one of these likes. This was a little bit different than usual, but whoa, Indiana. David lives in Indiana. This was different than usual, but let me know if you like this format. I know we can't do it all the time because I'm not going to do a PC build every week, but if this is something you like, kind of taking a step back from the computer, just talking about normal life stuff. Ricky doesn't allow cursing, bro. That's right. Get the hell out of here with that cursing. No. The reason why is because it can mess up the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, and so unfortunately you got to play by those rules. I'm going to sell the house in a year or two, probably going to get 226K. Well, good for you, David. No, that's smart. That's smart, man. How much do you earn as a web developer? Unfortunately, Salt and Tech, I don't think my company would be happy if I shared that information. So that's what that's about. I can't share that with you for that. Anyway, um, so moving on. If you have any questions and you're watching this at a later time, let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, thanks for all the information and stuff that about the PC build. David says, as the computer finally posts, what's the first programs you'll be downloading? I will be downloading all the Adobe Creative Cloud, followed by Camtasia and stuff. So that's what I'll be doing. If anyway, that's what I have for you today. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night or have a great day. I'm gonna get the rest of my time started, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.